look at location, and you might grade, if you're given a scale of 1 to 10, you might say, well, I gave this one a 10 and this one a 5, I thought the location was a more quality location, had room for growth and expansion because we don't know what the demand's gonna be, so if someone puts a facility up and it's in a real tight area where they couldn't possibly expand their growth, then that might be a minus on an application when we start reviewing them.
And so this was one of my examples of why I like Connecticut. How Connecticut did it is because if you look on page 5, it talks about the category is location and site plan, right? So all of these things are, I think they've got some good things in here, which right now we aren't necessarily requiring. One that I thought was really good was it said, you know, if the property isn't owned, we've also got to actually have a consent from the landlord, whoever's going to lease or, you know, rent the property. We want them to know, hey, we're growing marijuana here, and they're going to be okay with it. Part of that is we reduce the surprise factor. If somebody just goes out and says, hey, I want to lease this building, and they're, you know, they haven't disclosed it, we want to make sure there's disclosure at that point. And they've got kind of the same thing. Theirs is 1,000 feet of some of the same type, 1,000 feet of being next to the hospitals, veterans homes, things like that. But all that just goes into one point category. It's a broader point category.
So I think that's better for us grading. Personally, I like the Connecticut better because the minimum criteria are going to be there, and you just kind of get in and you'll get 5 different opinions from 5 different people about, you know, what we consider, quote, the best idea. You know. But I don't want the 250 points. I could do Connecticut at 10 points. I mean, I do 1 to 10, but make ours a little cleaner.
Right now, we aren't necessarily, right now we've got everything scored 1 to 10. And regardless of what scoring metric we use, right now it's a 1 to 10. How do we reconcile if we're all gonna score it differently? Because I don't think we've really addressed that.
I think you need to listen to procurement and kind of get some information on what it's like to score something like this and what that looks like when they take a look at all of the results and score sheets after that's happened. I think that might help in choosing your range of numbers of how you're going to score and cut down on some of the discrepancies between one commissioner to the next. To Dr. Ramon's point earlier, it probably is best at this point, regardless of the structure of the rubric, decide what you want to ask these people to provide you. What's it going to take to apply for a cultivation facility? What information is going to have to be provided? And then we can, you know, structure it hybrid of Illinois, in Connecticut, however you guys want to do it. But that just needs to be determined. So if there's information that we haven't asked for in Section 9, we need to get it in Section 9. You know, if there are things that are minimum criteria, site plans, things like that you want out of merit. And I think that's probably a good idea to take that out of merit and selection process. Place that other posts in the rules. But I would just start identifying things that are, you know, this is a deal breaker if you don't have this. This is an absolute requirement, it's a must. Things that might be bonus points, you know, things that, what pushes somebody from excellent to exceptional, that kind of thing. Because we can structure it in a day, but we can't come up with the criteria. We can get it on paper however you want it, that's fast, but you guys are going to have to come up with the guts in this.
that done. This is the first, I mean, this is step one. Get how we're gonna score, and then we figure out what we do with the scores at the end, and particularly public comment. Helpful. You know, looking through this section 9 on schedule 1, there are a couple of things I think I would look at throwing out that 2I, 3,000 feet, since that's the minimum criteria, and I think that just fall under business plan, but I think those kind of things we need to look at how we clean that up or what we need to add. And then on bonus, it looked like some of the bonus things like out of Connecticut was, you know, they have employee work and environment plan, compassionate need plan, research plan, benefits plan, substance abuse prevention plan, which I probably want to put that with those points. Environmental plan. So those are the bonus things out of Connecticut. If we want to add some of those, I think we
Maybe some on the hallmarks on ownership, I know like it, so points for there.
I would go with some, I mean, but I know it has to be 60%, but if it was 100% Arkansas, I think that would be more meritorious than not.
Right.
So that could be under bonus, or we just score all of it. I mean, I think the substance abuse, I'd love to see a substance abuse plan with any business plan, because I think that's a strong concern of a lot of people that voted against this amendment. So I'd love to see that. I'd love to see if they're going to propose it as a medical marijuana plan. I'd like to see substance abuse added in there that they give us. What are they going to do to help prevent substance abuse in our community? If they're going to sell marijuana and make money off of it, and I would want that to have at least 10 points.
Yeah, and so, and again, I think let's focus less on points and more on criteria. So that.
Raising our minimum criteria.
Right, so or not necessarily the
It's not
minimum
minimum,
criteria, the
it's
merit
just merit.
selection,
Merit
the
selection,
merit,
yeah.
the merit items. And if there's something in merit that needs to go to minimum, we'll get it there.
Then we should go through this.
So if we look at maybe we'll just, like I turned to the bonus points, we were talking about that. That's something the only thing I guess we've really done as bonus points are the affiliation with the medical personnel and the economic impact and diversity. I believe those are.
Well, and currently they're written in as merit criteria, they're not even as bonus.
Right. So they're.
That's fine.
Yeah,
Merit
yeah.
is bonus. I don't have a problem. I don't know that we need to even just put it all under merit. We don't need merit plus merit. Just put it all under merit, but I would move, we put a substance abuse plan for any company. Just what they're gonna do.
So